Hey, fellow shop owners, Gerry from Maverick Shop Owners here. And as many of you know, I sold our business after 35 years. My wife and I decided to sell our shop a little over a year ago. So you can say I'm kind of a resident expert on the subject. But I get asked a lot of questions about selling the shop, and by far the number one question is, how do I put a price on my business? How do I value my shop? How do I value my business? So in my experience, there's only three methods to determine the value of a business. Now, in these examples, we're not talking about property. We're talking about just the sale of the business. So the absolute worst way to determine that value would be an asset sale. An asset sale is where a buyer would take a look at the assets of the business, the equipment, the inventory, and things like that, and make you an offer based on that. This is the absolute worst way because you know you're going to get offered pennies on the dollar. The next way would be a comparison sale. And what that means is they're going to compare your business to other like businesses that sold in the area. I got to tell you, I don't like this way either, because after 35 years in business, our business was heads and heels above the competition. And I wouldn't want to be compared with what other shops may have sold in the area for. Now, I've saved the best for last. The best way, and the way most shops sell, is a multiplier of net. So a buyer would request your financial statements and take a look at, say, the last 5 years, paying particular attention to the net profit in the business, and then offer you a multiplier of that net profit. For most service industries, that multiplier is somewhere between 2 times and 5 times net. So take a look at your net profit from last year, and let's go on the low end. Say 2 times. If somebody offered you 2 times that number, would that be enough for your life's work, for the auto repair shop that you slaved over the last several years? If the answer is no, it's time to start working really hard on the net profit. Now, what makes the difference between a buyer giving you 2 times versus 5 times net? It all comes down to risk. Is your net profit increasing every year, or has it been stagnant? Or heaven forbid if it's going down? Just like an investor, when he purchases a stock, he wants to buy a stock as it continues to grow, or a stable stock like Apple that's been steady over time. Compare your business through the eyes of the buyer, not so much the seller, because we tend to overprice our businesses. But net profit speaks volume. So if you're not happy with that number, it's time to start working really hard on your net profit. Hey, that's all for now. If I can be of any help, drop me a line below. We'll talk again real soon. God bless you.